Lately, I was facing with a certain challenge that I've been avoiding for a long time. And while literally just being engaged in the challenge, I found myself suddenly I am looking for those smart ways to get it done, smart ways to just work on this topic in the most smartest way, in the most easiest way, and at the same time to find tricks and hacks. I'm always doing this to almost a lot of things in my life because I am smart and I love so much to work smart in a lot of things in my life because I love things to be easy, to be smoothly, to be flowing and all of this kind of stuff, okay? But suddenly, the kind of challenge I've been facing or the kind of topic I've been dealing with lately, just recently, was kind of nothing worked on it. None of this smart stuff that I'm trying to do was something that works on it. And that made me kind of resisting it. And I started to resist and I feel like I don't want to do this. It must be easy or I'm not going to do it. And literally, I found that I just cannot do anything at all that is just kind of a hack or a trick or a smart way of dealing with this topic or getting this topic done or achieving this goal unless I just accept that it is already hard and difficult on me and I just have to do it anyway. And this morning I sat with myself and I started to think deeply because it becomes heavily emotionally, it was very heavy on me to face this topic because it's something I cannot run away from at all. And when it got so heavy like that, I started to go deep. I started to talk to myself about the topic and I started to see that me avoiding this topic or me having this resistance, literally fighting with myself while I am doing this goal or doing these tasks that I have to do, it just shows a lot about me, how I always was looking to do things easy, to always to find shortcuts for things, to always do things in the most hacking way, tricking way all the time. And there is nothing wrong with this, by the way, because when you are being yourself, you are in your natural state, that's just so normal to happen that I always try to find shortcuts for things and make things easy because that's how I love my life to be. I want it to be easy and smooth. I don't want things to be hard in my life. But this topic made it so clear to me that there is no shortcut, there is no hacks, there is nothing. There is literally nothing but just me, something I have to do and I have to get it done even if it is really challenging on me emotionally. And when I sat down with myself and I started to talk with myself about this topic and why I am resistant and why I'm fighting this topic so much, and I started to see that I'm not gonna do it, but at the same time I know that I can't, I have to do it, This is when I figured out, or I could say I learned a lesson, which is do the right thing even if it's hard. And today in this morning, it just got deep on me because I've heard this idea of working hard a long time. But when sometimes you just don't learn the things you hear all the time quickly unless they really go deep in your conscious until literally you just started to understand the lesson very well, and then things started to change. And that's exactly what happened to me. And I saw myself for the first time, I understood this idea of doing the right thing even if it's hard. Because first of all, what I did was, for the first time, life forced me to face something that I've been running away from for a long time. But at the same time, I believe I'm doing this right now in the right time that God put for me. And that really made me think so deeply about it. And I started to see how already in a lot of other things in my life, I also I'm looking for shortcuts, I'm looking for fast things, I'm looking for hacks and everything. And I'm not gonna lie that this actually helped me in a lot of other things in my life. It made me literally have a simpler life, you know, and I care about that so much. But when it comes to certain things, I learned that some stuff are just hard, and they're gonna be hard. And no matter what you do, you're going to have to face those things, right? And like, for example, when somebody, they don't work out and they want to work out, and literally work out for the first time, if you try to work out, especially if you stop working out for a long time, or you never work out, suddenly you want to work on your abs, you want to work on your body and fitness and everything, it's just not gonna feel good. It's gonna feel hard, you know, not necessarily not gonna feel good. It might feel good, depends on the workouts you do, but it's not going to be easy. Emotionally, it's gonna be so hard. And this is when what's gonna push you to do the thing is the idea of accepting that this is the right thing that I'm doing, and I have to do it, and I'm just gonna do it because this is the right thing, even if it feels hard. Even if it feels hard, even if it feels like I'm struggling and I'm going out of my comfort zone and I don't want to stay. I just want comfort. I just want what's easy, what's fast, you know? Especially I am used to that a lot. And when I found myself, now I'm facing something that is just so challenging emotionally on me, it made me feel like the same action. I want to run away from it. I don't want to do it. But then on consciously, I am aware that that's really important for me to do it. Like, I cannot avoid it. So this is when I learned I have to do the right thing, even if it was hard. And that also means doing the right thing, even if it was easy, right? And I'm not saying that everything is hard, and I'm not at the same time saying everything is easy. Some stuff is neither easy, neither hard. Sometimes it's very hard, and some other things are very, 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 very easy. And this really shifted my life, shifted my mindset, because it made me feel I'm now kind of stronger and in control on a lot of things that I have to control in my life, which is the things that I can control. And this also made me feel that enough of really running away from things, it's time to face things, right? And that is really, really, really an important thing. But then I figured out something really, really nice, which is sometimes when something is hard, you cannot find a trick or a hack or anything that just to make it easier for you. But there is one thing that you can work on, so you can, in the process of doing the hard thing, to feel calm and to internally, and to feel that you are fine with it. The first thing is this thing is your mindset. Your mindset. It's all about the mindset. And literally, I found this, I practiced it on today when I did this hard thing. I found myself on mindset. I just switched it, and I was like, you know, that's my responsibility. That's something that I have to do. I cannot run away from it, and I just go and I do it. And while I'm doing it, I always remind myself of this. And when I remember that this is my responsibility, this is something that I must do, and I can't avoid it, and it's really important to me right now in my life to do it, that what made me feel calm internally. It doesn't mean I was not resistant. I was resistant, and that's very normal, because my mind now is just resisting everything that is new, because I'm going out of my comfort zone. But at the same time, I was doing it with peace. I was doing it with this no resistance with myself and fighting with myself and saying to myself that I mustn't to do this. I'm just gonna look for easy stuff. No, it's important even if it's hard. It is the right thing even if it's hard. And this is when literally everything just shifted. This is when I knew, yes, some stuff can be really hard in life, emotionally, physically, mentally, and so on. But I still can control my mind, and I still can control these resistant thoughts, and I can simply say, I accept this because this is my responsibility. I accept this because this is the thing I must do, and it's important to me to do. And like that, everything shifts, and internally you feel peace with yourself, because you feel like you're not fighting with yourself anymore. You are literally just there, and you are doing it and taking full responsibility. Because I was thinking, well, I can simply not do it, right? I can simply choose I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna keep looking for the shortcuts, which in this case, in the challenge I have, there are no shortcuts, literally. And I can just find this stuff, I can keep looking for it, I can just try to avoid this thing. But then I understood, if I avoid it means I'm just running away from myself. And if I run away from myself, what's the point? I think I'm running away, but I'm never ever running away from myself. It's literally impossible. If I'm running away from it now, I can say that I'm running away from it now, but later it's gonna show up for me, because that's life. It keeps showing up for you, everything you have to work on, and you cannot run away from anything, because it's just gonna stay there as long as you don't work on it, as long as you don't face it, as long as you don't end it. So now, one of the really beautiful things this made me feel is freedom. I feel free. I feel like fine, like I'm good, I'm free, I am really responsible, and that really so good, because now I understood deeply when they say with ultimate responsibility comes ultimate freedom, and that is so true. Like right now, here I am with you, and I'm facing this challenge, I'm doing it anyway. And I feel, yes, it's challenging, it's resistant, there is resistance, but there is freedom, and there is peace. Peace in my mind, peace in my soul, because I know internally that I'm doing the right thing. So that was a really, really incredible lesson for me, and I am very happy that I learned it. And I thought to share it with you here. And if you like this video, if you like such content, if you want me to talk more about such things, lessons I learned, and so on, please let me know. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel for more content, and make sure you like this video so a lot of other people can see it. And if you like it, please share it with the people you care about. And make sure you don't forget, do the right thing, even if it's hard. Always do the right thing.